If you click this video, chances are you struggle with consistency. But honestly, who hasn't? Whether it is fitness, studying, work, habits, or even just eating healthy, being consistent is one of the hardest things to do, and I'm no exception either. I have been on this YouTube journey for 5 years now, and I have disappeared more times than I like to admit. But if at all I have stayed consistent with this content creation, even for just an year, things would have looked different for me personally and also for this channel. But as you can see today, that's not the case. And in this video, I will be sharing why consistency is really difficult to maintain, my struggle with it, and also some practical ways you and I can use to stay consistent this time for sure, moving forward. Let's start with why consistency is really hard to maintain. For most of us, it's not that we don't care about it, but it's because life gets in the way. When I say life, I mean two things. One is a mandatory life, and the other is a choice of life. Under mandatory life, you don't really have a lot of choice, time, and energy in your control because all of your priorities and commitments are already set in motion in your day to day life. They might be related to your work, studies, health issues, family commitments, or even caring responsibilities. In this part of life, you really cannot move things around because all of these are already set in stone and you want them to be moving smoothly. But under choice of life, we have so much freedom in terms of time and energy, but we rarely make use of it. When we have a goal to achieve, we waste a lot of our time and energy by overthinking, overplanning, fearing the failure, and complicating things mentally, and sometimes just by pure laziness. Let's admit how many times we have said, I don't feel like it when you need to create a piece of art or go to the gym or eat healthy. I don't feel like it, and we just skip it, ignore it, and then get back to our old habits. I spent hours scrolling and justified it as finding inspiration instead of creating content here. Our mind tricks us and justify our stupid actions and make us really inconsistent with our goals and habits. And to really answer the question why consistency is really hard to maintain, it comes down to our actions, our choices, and our priorities. And those are not looking good. My struggle with consistency is really huge. It's not just with the YouTube, it has been with many aspects of my life. In the beginning, when I started a YouTube channel, I was struggling with a lot of mental health issues like depression, anxiety, ADHD, and I was also having a very bad relationship with food. And then I was a full-time student, and having copyright strikes didn't help me either. Work kept me occupied. I was doing freelancing, I was teaching. Apart from these work commitments, I was investing a lot of time and energy with people in my life. But things got settled. This time I made a promise to myself and also to you, which I really feel very bad for breaking it. Again, my plan and intention was to be consistent here, but I couldn't because my research kept me busy. I came abroad to the UK to do research in English literature, and this was my first time doing research, and so it demanded a lot of my time and energy, and I was happy to do it. And also, if at all I'm only doing research, I would have done YouTube, but I wanted to enjoy the student life in full spectrum. I always fascinated to be a barista, and I never got a chance when I was in India, so this time I worked as a barista and also shift manager in Starbucks. I have presented my research in one conference, and also I have chaired a panel in another conference. I came up here whenever I had a holiday or break time, but then again I got back into my semester mode. Again, I don't have any regrets about being inconsistent on YouTube because I had my priorities set in stone. I wanted to prioritize my studies, my health, I wanted to take care of myself, my mental health, I wanted to give time to my friends and family. I wanted to have my real life in a very good state so that I can come up online and also give that love to you. But again, to bite the bullet, I wasn't consistent with YouTube despite my promises. Now the question is, what can we do to be consistent? For me on YouTube, for you on any other goal, any dream, any routine, or any habit. So in order to break this cycle of inconsistency, the foremost thing you have to do is start your action now. There is no perfect time than now. So just start. Stop overthinking, stop over planning, just start. Once you start, try to build the momentum. Do it at whatever percentage that feels comfortable for you. It can be 20%, 40%, 60, 70, 80, or even 100%. The point of building momentum is tricking your brain to think that you're being consistent with one habit for a long time, no matter what the frequency you're trying to do. And also try to take advantage of this inadequate percentages of your efforts. If at all you're doing a task up to 30% level, try to make up the rest of the 70% by doing research, that is planning. Try to look for an efficient gym, good equipment. Can you do it at home? Or do you want to try to make up a playlist for your workout? So that kind of instills more motivation and more interest to you. But again, you need to have a rough system so that you know what you're doing, what you need to do, and that kinds of reduces friction to do the thing. And most importantly, here is the secret code to being consistent: accountability. In my case, I have made my friend and my mom my accountable partners for being consistent on YouTube. I just told them today that if I ever miss uploading on YouTube, just come back at me. And when you know you're answerable to someone or you need to do something with somebody, it just creates a sense of accountability and reliability on yourself with the goals and the habits you're planning to incorporate. And my goal is to upload one long form video every Sunday and at least three short form videos every week. And I hope to do it starting from today, and that is why I'm filming this. If you have ever struggled with consistency before, I really hope that this video have provided you with some good insights on how you can turn things around, and also reminded you that you are not alone in this. And so please stick around, and I will be sharing everything I learned as I stay consistent this time for sure. Bye bye, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.